I'll teach how to write using AI without sounding like you're using AI or sounding like a robot. This is a GPT that I created. It's called the Fierce Formula. It's a chat GPT. It's based off of OpenAI. It's a software within a software, so to speak, if that's the best way can describe it. And using this chat GPT Fierce Formula, and I'll have a link to this so you can use it for your real estate practice. It's a real estate advisor. It helps you get to the root of what you're trying to say really easily, quickly, efficiently. And in this method that I will teach you is how to not sound like a robot. And I'll write a post. So create a 1600 word blog post using the keyword. What do I want to write about today? Some people wanted to know about how not to sound like a human robot. How not to sound like a robot while writing copy using AI or something like that, or something of that nature. You have to talk to AI like a regular person. I know it's not a person, but use regular language. It's a large language model. It's called LLM. I used to call it learning language model, but anyway, sound something of that nature. Optimize for SEO and make it in the tone of spence.com. That's my blog. And more human. Refrain from using commonly used words or overused words. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Like game changer, no fluff. Truth is, see these words, you know that it was created by AI. So we're not doing that. And that's it. Boom. We hit enter, and now it will spit out a 1600 word blog post that sounds like a real human being. And maybe I just need to go in and tweak a little here and there with my tone of voice, but I am telling it, I am prompting it. This is called prompt engineering. I am prompting it to use my tone of voice and to avoid some commonly used words that often when you read it, you're like, okay, that's AI. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. In a world swirling with content, AI tools are now pumping out more words than ever. While that's great for volume, many of us have run into one major roadblock. Everything starts sounding the same. Cold, predictable, robotic. You know, the kind where every sentence feels like it was pulled from a polite instruction manual. And that's really what's happening nowadays. But if you use that prompt, it will not sound like a robot. This sounds pretty good. AI is the assistant, not the author. Think of AI as your creative intern, not the writer in charge. Know your voice before you use AI. Don't let AI choose your cliches. So AI loves cliches because it learns from what's popular, but popular doesn't equal persuasive. Avoid using AI copy word for word, especially the intros and the conclusions. Layer in real examples and lived experiences. Cut the fat without losing the flavor. Effective copy connects. Brevity wins, but so does style. So go by line. Ask, does this sentence move the idea forward? Could I say this more clearly? Insert pauses, punch, and pace. Robotic writing often lacks rhythm. Every sentence is the same length, and every paragraph feels like a wall of text. So great writing has flow, it has a movement, and this is all AI writing this. So this is amazing. Set boundaries with AI prompts. Your AI tool is only as good as your prompt, which I mentioned earlier, prompt engineering. And if you ask to write a blog about branding, you'll get Wikipedia in paragraph form, but instead give it clear boundaries. What's the goal of this piece? Who is it for? What kind of tone are we going for? What shouldn't it sound like? And then it gives you a prompt. Write 500 word for real estate agents who struggle with listing descriptions. Don't skip the soul work. You can't outsource depth. AI can imitate tone, but it can't replicate it or replicate your style. And it gives you some key takeaways. And this is great. And so now I would like to add a add two images and two charts. And so it'll update with my images and my charts. That's chart 1, chart 2. And now I will take the prompt for my image. So make a copy of this and then go into Sora. So now what I'm doing, I went inside Sora and I am using something I found in the Explorer where you can find some really cool images and videos. So I'm using this one and I'll remix it for my image for my blog post. And then in a few, I'll go back in and get a copy of the description for the second image and go back in Sora and recreate those, and I'll probably use two of them so that I can, switch it up and decide which one I'll use for social one time, LinkedIn, and the blog post, and so forth. So what I'm doing now is making a copy. I go back in, I recreate, and now it's come out with something that looks pretty cool. It's a image or side by side, and I will go with these two images that are side by side, and there it is. There's my my blog post is created. Thank you so much.